We have to keep on, let's say, pushing very hard in new technologies, because if we base the transition only on the technology we have right now, probably we will make a mistake, as we have done to a certain extent in the last 2 to 3 years. At the same time, we have also, since we don't have a silver bullet that can solve all the issues, we have to play with all the technologies. Of course, those technologies will be applied for a certain period of time, and then we will switch to another one, but using all of them at the same time.
In terms of Europe's energy security, no one's doubting there's a lot of gas out there. There's a lot of gas outside of Russia. It's in North Africa, it's in the Eastern Mediterranean, it's in the Middle East as well. Are we going to see a surge of spending from the likes of Snam, the likes of Italy, the likes of Europe more generally, into tapping those resources more easily?
Yeah, exactly. It's the direction that the government has set, the EU has set through the REPowerEU, and what we are implementing as NAM. In the last couple of months, we have bought 2 floating vessels to regas the LNG. Those 2 vessels will be placed in operation, one next year and the second in 2024, and that will open, of course, to new markets like West Africa or other part of the world that can supply the gas. In this way, we can diversify, but at the same time, we can create new options we can play with, and we can also regain the opportunity to optimize those flows with respect to the different situations.
You're talking about medium to long-term investments, not very long-term from what you just said, but equally so. Nothing that's going to solve the very short-term energy crisis in Europe, which could be upon us very quickly. It's mild and beautiful at the moment, but very soon we're going to have the European winter as well. How worried are you about Europe's energy supply, cateris paribus, given how things are now for this winter? Of
course, we need not to underestimate the situation. There is a point. We don't have visibility on how, the Russian gas flows will evolve over the winter. So we need to be prepared. Okay, and what does it mean? It means, first of all, complete the fulfillment of the storage, going well beyond the 8%, because the more we have in the storage doesn't mean simply higher security during the winter, but also more flexibility in implementing the gas uses restructuring or reduction. Okay. On the other side, we have to create the platform for let's say, developing the short-term opportunities to exploit the residual capacity we have in the network.